Okay, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if I can turn this one into a treat. No, we don't want that. This user interface is shit. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here a shirt, and it's made by a company called Delina. Delina used to manufacture here in Sydney, but I can just make out the word made in China, just the last couple of letters. They're no longer manufacturing here in Australia. I thought so. We're interested in the back of this, which is pretty much the same shit, so I just take the back of it. But basically, yeah, it's a shame that these big companies have to, I don't know how big Delina is, but these companies like to offshore everything, and it's just everything is going offshore. It's really a pain in the ass. Anyway, that looks really nice, that does. Maybe enlarge that section and yeah. But basically, yeah, I really get sick of everything going offshore. I mean, one day I've got a dream, and my dream is to design photocopier machines and have them designed and manufactured, and the company will be Australian owned, so it'll all be done down under. The only thing that may not come from Australia may be the electronic waste that's meant to be recycled in our product, that's going to be imported from places like China and India, where these equipments have been traditionally dumped and polluting these countries, which is a real shame. But basically, I want to make a difference, and I want everything to be, as much as possible, except for the e-waste, to be Australian owned, Australian designed, and Australian made. It's going to cost, I know it's going to mean that I'll be taking home less money, but I don't care. I really want our country as a country to be prosperous. Not like these other CEOs who seem to want to trim everything and put it in China or other third world countries. And I really want to make a difference. I want to make jobs in our country that pay just a little bit more than a full wage. So our photocopier factory is going to be a factory where people will be happy, safe and happy, and getting well paid, a little bit more than what they're typically worth in a proper factory. Basically, we've got to make a difference, and that's what I want to do. And I want to make this a happy factory. So, but basically, I want to how should I put it? I've got a lot of dreams that go with this dream, such as finding a solution to climate change. As a scientist, I want to be a scientist, and much of the money that I earn as CEO of this photocopier company will go towards scientific and humanitarian endeavours. And yes, we're going to find a solution to climate change. And I believe I can over time I can do it. Now, I've done this wrong. I don't want to lose that. But basically, I'm really angry at the way everything's offshored. and I just want to make a difference to the world. So I'm going to move this back. But the thing is, corporate greed drives these CEOs and other idiots towards doing wrong to our planet and wrong to humanity. And we've got to fix this planet, folks. Now let's see how this silly Dolina sounds like a doll. Dolina. That looks interesting. I don't know if I like it. I don't know where the centre of the job is going to be. Dolina. All right, let's see how this looks as our Dolina. It's a funny name. It sounds really like it's to do with dolls. Wondering if we're going to leave that straight bit there. I remember going for a job with Dolina. It was a while back. It was back in the early 90s. Yeah. That's where I know the name from. They were based in Surrey Hills. Anyway, this looks really quite nice. It's hard to know whether I'm going to like it totally, because some parts I don't like, but maybe they'll look good once I've put it together, because sometimes it's only when I put it together that I know if I'm going to like it. It's really bizarre, that. And I often have surprised myself. Yeah, that looks really quite nice. There you have it. I think now we can call this demo quits.